Hello everyone, welcome back. So I finished doing some of the balcony here, veranda, that's going to come out to a beach lake. We haven't started with the waves or anything like that. That I'm saving kind of till the end. But I used cadmium deep yellow hue to put the grass-like setting here, island, and I've done that using this small brush. So you can see the effect here, but I will be doing this part on camera. I'm just trying to kind of minimize the length of these videos, just so that I cover most of the basics. But you see here, with this cadmium yellow hue, the highlighter color that I love and talked about earlier, I'm just kind of putting the highlights on these. And I have the brush at a slant. Now, I'm not going to go too far here because I think I'm going to add another lilac bush. These are lilac trees. I'm going to be defining them a little more once the paint kind of settles on the canvas. Just because right now it's kind of a little difficult to work with. So with that cadmium yellow, I'm using also yellow ochre. And the bottom part here, remember we used, go back to the, I think, third or fourth video, it was just lamp black that I used, and I picked an area in the canvas that was light to do that. Now I'm also going to use this color here. It is a vert cinabre, cinabre green. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but we're going to be using that also on top of the cadmium yellow. So what that does is it makes it look like the sun is shining through the grass or ground or what have you. Okay, and like I said, I have the brush at a slant, and I'm just kind of blending it in at a curvature. It's kind of like a curve, okay, because usually there's a slant before the and we're going to work more on the defining the shadows in the water. That gives depth, and it adds realism to the water. Now I'm going to work on these trees here, the barks. And this is the maple color, maple yellow. I'm just adding more highlights to the bark of the tree so that it stands out from a distance. Now you could do that using a palette knife. I use either or, doesn't really matter. Once you've picked up on this technique, you'll use both according to how you want your piece to look like. So if I stand far away, I can see that, you know, the highlights are coming out, and we're just again, we're defining those, and I'm just standing back and looking to see that it does flow. It makes sense. Okay. So now I'm also going to do, I have a smaller fan brush, not very particular about using this one. Doesn't always work like I like it to. Okay, and I'm taking out the solvent, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some of this purple pink that I mixed using the turquoise and the red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another lilac. Oh, there we go. Actually, this worked better than I thought. Okay. So we have a lilac bush. Now, because it picks up some of the black, I remix this here, and I fill up my brush with more of this purple. Okay, so that we can have the lilac tree that we are, or the lilac bush I should say. Okay. Now, to enhance this, so you always have to think of the, so if you use purple, you add white, you keep adding white, and you have different tones of the same . See how that comes out from far away? So now it's looking more like the lilac that we're trying to kind of portray here. And that was just done using the white. Okay, what happens is it mixes with the other colors, and it comes out more from the canvas. So I'm going to do that with this tree here. Using the small fan brush, not the big one that I was using earlier. These fan brushes do come in handy, and if you're going to be investing in brushes, they're good for doing trees, adding flowers to a bush, making the bush, and those kinds of things. Okay. Yeah, with this lilac,